How was your weekend, young man?
Sorry, weekend was outstanding.
Yep.
That game of rugby league. I mean, all games. We said this weeks out. We said this could be the best final series of all time.
Yep.
Well, that game yesterday.
Oh, wow.
In 2010, when Braith kicked that field goal against the Tigers, I was up and about. That was a great finals game. The 1989 grand final, that was a pretty good game. That yesterday had everything.
Oh,
it was
what a game.
And what I liked is no one knew the rules at the end. Is it golden point?
Yeah.
Do we go 5 minutes? Is it 10 minutes? Oh, yeah, I had Kevy sitting on the lounge last night. Kevy was the only one who knew what was going on. And, I just thought yesterday that game was brilliant in every possible way.
3 times. I have never seen in my lifetime, and I reckon you're the same, Brian, I've never seen in my lifetime a team celebrate a win 3 times.
Yeah.
3 times.
Yeah.
Ethan Strain scores.
Yep.
And you knew that was it. You just knew they were off to a prelim. No, they're not. Reece Walsh comes on with a cape on out of the telephone box. In he comes, bang, bang, bang. And then they're still going to get there, the Raiders.
Yep.
And then he does his kick, which he's never, ever going to get. Penalty, too smart. Right in front of the sticks. So then, okay, so they're none from 2. But then, the greatest fairy tale of all time.
Yep.
Jed Stewart, the son of the coach who rides the touchline. Up he goes with the right hand, bats it back. Jamal Fogarty scores a try. And finally, the Raiders, 3rd time lucky, shall celebrate one of the great finals victories. But then what, Brian?
Yeah, and then the bunker got involved.
Oh, yuck.
Just going back to the Reece Walsh, when did they change that rule about if you get penalised for a charge down, you blah, 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 you hit the leg? When did they change that rule to be in front of the post? Because when I was a whippersnapper, it was where the ball landed. And you took the...
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So can
I
someone
actually
tell
said,
me?
so Sean the Trader and I were watching that together.
Yeah.
Matt Rogers, get him on side, we're watching that. And they go, why is it in front? I said, well, that's where the ball landed. And Matt Rogers goes, it didn't land there, mate. It was landed 40 metres out.
It was a charge down because he got it.
Yeah.
Smithy's got it. But was this brought in, Brooksy, you might be able to help us. Welcome to the show, Brooks.
Yes.
Was this brought in post the COVID rules? Or was this pre-COVID rules?
I'm not sure exactly, but I feel on the Fox coverage, did our man Dan Ganane say it was due to a Tigers-Cowboys game a few years ago?
I wasn't aware of the rule change.
Well, that was a precedent back then.
That's what caused the change from that match.
Why?
I'm not sure.
So this is. I mean, I know it's like it's not trivial. This is because they don't win otherwise, or they could have won because the kick would have been 40.
Mate, it's the most unlikely win of all time.
I know, but they could have. It was a harder kick. I'm just perplexed that we haven't really spoken about this across the media. So 24 hours. What is it, Brooke?
It's in the 2023 rule book, the International Rugby League Laws of the Game.
Hit me.
So basically, to summarise, according to the rules, if a player fouls an opponent who is attempting a drop kick, a penalty kick shall be awarded in front of the goalpost. If the attempt at drop goal is successful, a kick at goal must be taken from the penalty kick and play restarted from the centre of the halfway line, irrespective of the outcome of that kick.
Okay, can I just...
There's a third bit.
Go to the third bit.
If the attempt at drop goal is unsuccessful, the penalty kick can be taken in any manner provided for in the laws and play restarted according to the outcome of that kick.
Understand. And I know it was a field goal. I know all that jazz. But you're saying it was 2023 that they changed the rule.
That's in the rule book, which is the most recent edition, 2023,
Gotcha.
International Rules of Rugby
Field
League.
goals are different to a bomb, for example.
So can I just share this, gentlemen? If I'm a coach, which they're far smarter people than myself, if I'm going into finals, I'm saying to people like Nathan Cleary,
yes,
if we're down by 2 and we've got to run 100 metres in a minute, I'd just hit the ball up, and on the last tackle, I'd go to Isaiah Yeo, go right to the line.
Field goal.
20 metres out from our own goal line.
Yeah.
Go right to the line, and just as you get to the line, snap a field goal. You're going to get cleaned up. Try and get your leg tangled up with someone.
Well,
And guess what happens then?
yeah. Well, that's,
Yeah,
I mean,
18 metres out.
yeah, yeah, but
Keep your leg up.
Surely the referee can have
Jurisdiction.
jurisdiction to say that wasn't an attempt.
Well, I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Like, if you're pulling it out of the fire, I would teach my players, give it to Isaiah, get him to charge into the line so they're firing up to him, and then right before he gets them, field goal, bang.
Yeah, I mean, it would be.
Imagine that.
Anyway, great game of rugby league. What else is on the show?
No, not a great game. Best game you've ever seen?
Well, look, not best game. I'm saying finals. It's up there.
Well, not best game.
2010 Roosters Tigers.
That's one I was talking about. That's an 89 grand
23
final.
grand final.
Close. It's all in the mix.
Oh.
I know recency bias, but
Yeah.
what I'm saying, it had everything. It had the headbutt. It had
everything. What else do you want?
it had that hit that was an enormous hit. I know he's going to got a week, but Pat Carrigan, when he came flying, I thought it was Adrian Morley. He came flying in, and to his credit, Smitty's got up.
Oh, Smithy's come off. He came off with summer teeth. Some are there, some aren't.
Whacked him
They
good.
were just like, but the irony is that didn't he do a headbutt earlier in the year?
Yes,
he
against
did.
North
Yeah.
and South. He was playing for the West Tigers, got him good.
Yeah, that's right.
We were talking about this last night, that Brisbane are saying, we were talking off air saying, Brisbane, they might have 3 or 4 days. If I'm Ricky, you've got to give those blokes two days off.
Yep.
I would. I'd say go away.
Yep.
Because fitness, one, you don't need your fitness.
You don't need your fitness.
Maybe the right edge might get together. They might go out for a coffee and say, what the hell are we going to do? So you got Stewart, Timoko, Fogarty, and the Mule. More so, those three. They were fly blown towards the end.
Yeah,
one was going up, like Jamal Fogarty. You could tell they weren't talking in defence. You could tell they weren't communicating at all.
Brian, I want to give a shout out to the subscribers of Get 'em On Side, Dan Ganane, myself, and Sean the Trader. We have said since round 4, the Raiders have got a massive problem on the right-hand side. And all of a sudden now it's a hot topic. We've been saying that for bloody 6 months.
Yeah.
It's a problem for Ricky, and I don't know what he does now.
Well, they're not talking in defence. Sometimes you can bluff the opposition if you're talking. I know. Yeah, do it in touch football really well. You know that point. I've got blue shorts. So at the moment, and I don't know the personalities of those three especially.
Yep.
But it seems to me that they just aren't communicating with each other. And once the confidence is down, pardon the pun, but you could smell blood in the water, and that Sharks left-hand side is going to go. They'd be licking their lips.
Who scored the tries for the Sharks?
Ronaldo.
What side's he on?
Left.
What side's Trindle on?
Left.
You know it's coming there.
And you know the other thing too. I reckon this is what they'll play. They'll pretend to play long, and they'll just get Teague Wilton just running at the inside of Jamal all game. Because at the moment he just looks, his confidence is shot. The kick.
Yeah.
Remember against the Panthers when he missed that, and you said to him.
I spoke to him personally.
And what did he say?
I said to him, mate, this is a gift for you because, yes, you're disappointed by it. It's a major game. You still won the game and you missed the kick. I said most kicks under pressure that are easy kicks, I'll tell you the mistake that...
No, but what did he say? What did he go back to that? What did he say about the kick? Remember he said he rushed it.
He rushed it.
Yeah.
Here's my thing. So my big... And Sats will concur with this. Is Sats on today?
No.
When you score a try, Brian, your heart rate is elevated. So there's a great study years ago where...
Especially if it's the last try in a grand final and you were paying $26.
No, but this is the Bronco... This is the Broncos.
Get it in.
Broncos Raiders. Broncos Raiders. So I've been so staunch on this. I need somebody like Aaron Wallace to give me the data. When you score a try yourself, and I'm not talking about just putting the ball down, a concerted effort.
Yes,
like
yeah.
So Reece Walsh scores a try, and I'm sitting there, and I'm saying he's no chance of kicking this. And he'll rush it, and he'll pull it. And exactly what happened, he pulled the kick. You have to give it to somebody else. So there was a study about Michael Gordon. Remember Flash?
Yeah.
At Penrith. When he was in a certain heart rate, because they have these heart rate monitors on, when he was in that heart rate monitor, he would kick at 96%. the game needs to embrace mathematics. When Reece Walsh scored that great try, it was a great finals try. Not only is he elevated for the heart for the effort he did, he's elevated through excitement. Adrenaline. And I said to my mates there, I said, Spar man, Whistler, he'll miss his kick, he'll probably hook it, right? So what did he do? Exactly that. The next kick, he tried to correct it, and he hit the left post. Brian, it's a thing.
Yeah. I don't know. I've never kicked a goal.
Have you seen anyone totally redeem themselves as much of what Reece did?
No,
Try,
never.
assist,
Never.
40-20.
40-20, then
Never.
earn the penalty,
Never.
then hit the crossbar.
Never.
Yeah.
It was the greatest 15 minutes I've seen. It reminded me a bit of, it was painful, the Hayne 09 first week finals, just, I'm taking over, boys.
Yep.
And I feel when Reynolds comes back, you sort of want Reece Walsh on the ball like he was like yesterday.
He's got the hot hand.
He needs to be on
no
it.
No doubt. Now, I heard some disturbing news that Billy Walters' season may be over.
What?
Have you heard that?
He's done something to his ACL?
They're saying he's done his ACL.
Oh,
Done
wow.
the ACL?
Well, that's what is that the reports going around? I heard on the wireless that he's got to go for scans. Is it if it's PCL he can play because you don't need that. If it's MCL, you can't play.
So this is what I got. So there's an update from the Broncos on Walters, Haas, Piakura, and Willison. So scans at the centre confirm Billy Walters suffered damage to his ACL in Sunday afternoon's qualifying final. Walters will work with the club's medical team to assess the next steps in his recovery. So there's nothing to saying that
It's not
time
snapped.
frame, anything there. Payne Haas has been cleared of any serious injury, and Brendan Piakura will have scans on a facial injury on Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
So that'll be tomorrow. Xavier Willison has been cleared to return, having recovered from surgery on a fractured forearm he suffered in round 22.
Okay. Yeah. Well, they need Billy because Billy is he's playing fantastic. Like I feel he's a steadying influence. I know they're going to miss Ezra. Well, Ezra could be coming back, but I'd keep him at 6. Would you keep Billy at 6 and bring
Him and Hunt have been awesome.
No, but Reynolds
Since
comes
that
back.
storm, where the calamitous storm game for them, when they lost 3 players.
They haven't lost the game.
I want to go back to your thing, Brian. I don't think Ezra Man Grand Final 2023, outstanding. Mate, the Reece Walsh clutch, like we talk about Michael Jordan, that was clutch. And he wanted every part to do with that.
Yeah.
He was kicking field goals he was missing. He just wanted that ball and he wanted to win the game, didn't he?
That's the way he plays. That must be his personality. He's obviously a risk taker.
Yep.
Most rugby league players are risk takers.
Yep.
But he's a risk taker, and when he does it, there's no. I think it's a bit like Cameron Munster, and I'll never forget when Matty interviewed him after that Origin series during COVID, and Matty said something like, "What's going through your head?" And he goes, you know those monkeys, those toys when you build
Symbols.
symbols together. He goes, "That's what's going through my head."
Okay.
Sometimes those players, James Maloney's the same.
Yeah.
They just do not think like they know what they're going to do, and if
Wow.
it comes off, it comes off. But there is no thought of going, oh, geez, if I miss this and kick it out in the full, well, they're going to get a 7 tackle sec.
What a way to live life.
It's a great way to live life.
Yeah.
Some other players overanalyze it.
Yes.
and
Hello
go-
to you, Joel.
And they'll go, oh, I don't know if I should try this 40-20 because if I, and then
They just attack.
their brains where other players, and
Yep.
invariably they get the cash.
Can I just go to the break with this, folks? And I totally agree with Brian. And it was the greatest game I've ever seen. It's the greatest game I've ever seen.
It's up there.
Where the Raiders 3 times celebrated winning the game. But I will say this, and I also agree with the outcome. Reece Walsh has been cleared to play in the prelim. He's been cleared. Unfortunately, Pat Carrigan has not. But I'll say this. What we're trying to achieve, and I don't buy into the role model things. Like your job as a parent is to be a role model, right? So whatever Reece Walsh does, if he's scooping up toilet water or whatever he's doing, it's our job as parents to do that, right? To be the role models. But I will say this. He's done the toilet water, he's headbutted someone, and then he comes off the field and he gives the Mal Meninga to someone. and we're still okay.
Oh, no, hang on. Did you see last night when we interviewed him? We interviewed him after the game.
Yeah.
And we said, what did you...
We got a dog?
We got it.
Yeah.
Have a listen.
We've got it.
Do you know
right?
what I mean? That's his mentality.
Yeah.
He wouldn't... Like, he's not even thinking about
Have you got a buckets? Let's play this.
I need to know, did Hudson mention anything about the toilet water incident?
He called me a weak-gutted dog, so yeah, it was a good battle out there, mate. He's a top player, and I love watching him play.
Okay, I love all of that, and I love the fact that
there's a butt coming.
there's a butt. There's a
sure.
Grinch. No,
Is
there's
it a headbutt?
No, it's not a butt. No, it's concern for him.
It's a butt dial, like last week.
It's
Butt dial.
It's called winning wallpaper, right? So
Oh.
I want him in the grand final. I don't want him suspended. I also don't want Pat Carrigan suspended. I don't want any player suspended for a grand final. I hate that, right? But a mate of mine once worked at the NRL, and he was a Broncos fan. He said, mate, I left the NRL and I realised how many favours they have. And he said, with that, the entitlement that these Broncos players have, he said that's the reason why, since the salary cap era, they've won duck egg, because they have this sense of entitlement. I love the fact that Reece Walsh is going to play in a prelim. I love the fact that hopefully he gets to a grand final and hopefully he wins a Clive Churchill medal. But are we doing the right thing by Reece, right? So if everything we do for Reece is winning wallpaper and you can give the fans the finger, you can leave Warriors early, you can do this, you can do this, it's going to be great for us as fans in a game, but does that serve him well long term? That's like, as a person, are we setting Reece Walsh as a person up perfectly? Because for me, everything he's doing, he's getting away with, and we're pumping it up. Are we setting him up perfectly as a person? But we don't care as rugby league fans, do we? We pretend we do. The run-home with Joel and Fletch, that's all I have to say. I want him to play in the grand final. I want him to go in the Clive. He's a wonderful instrument for our game. Sharkies 20 defeat the Roosters 10, Brian Fletcher. It's only their second finals win under Coach Fitzgibbon, but it was biting the hand that fed him because, of course, Coach Robinson had taken through Craig Fitzgibbon in his tuition, and then he goes, bang, 20-10.
It was a Fitzy-like performance in the sense that defence won that. That brilliant, the Sharkies. I feel the week before sort of set the tone for them because they come up against that Bulldog side and defended really well. Now, the Chooks had, they've scored the last month of footy, they've been flying. Yeah. Form team. I mean, they beat the Dolphins by 60 and then they pumped Melbourne by 40. So to only allow them for 2 tries or 10 points, I thought it was a fantastic effort. The best team won, but again, if you're a Roosters supporter, I'm going to say here, 68% completion. If you go back this year and have a look, when the Roosters complete at 80%, they win the game. Yeah. They win the game. It's just these errors that have been their Achilles heel. But in saying that, the defence from the Sharks bustled them. Yep. If you're Coach Robinson, you might be asking questions. You've got Daniel Tupou on the left, who's unbelievable in the air, and the other fella on the right, Nwanga Nitawase. They kicked to him once. I'm still, whether or not they were flustered, the halves, Semi and Hugo, but take nothing away. Sharks now 7 from 8 or 8 from 9. Yep. They're a massive chance of beating Canberra down there. Of course they are. Massive chance. Massive chance. On the back of Adam Fanua-Blake.
Brian, this agitates me. And
rub it then. Just
scratch it.
So if you break the field up in 3 parts. Middle, right-hand side, left-hand side. At this professional level, why? I know that we grow up, most can pass right to left. Why are 48% tries scored on the left-hand side? And where I'm going here is that if you watch that final back, the most inexperienced player who was eligible for the Rookie of the Year, Bobby Toyer, he rushed out of the line once. He was stuck in mud once.
That was Braden Trindle's one.
Yeah,
that was
twice.
Yeah, it was. Sorry, Ronaldo's first try. Yeah, no need to do that. No need. And this is what I was talking about.
When he rushed up,
no need to do that. It was 5th tackle.
Yeah, they had the numbers.
Correct. And this is what I mean. when the best defensive teams I've played in is everyone talks to each other. You got to let him know. Like Bobby Toyer did not say anything to Mark Nwangani Tawase saying, I'm going to...
He didn't need to do that.
Didn't need to do that.
But he's a kid also, right? So we can't castigate him for that.
Sometimes you do, and you're under-fatigued, and there's the huge crowd of 4,000 people down there. So
Waterloo Park.
Oh, what about the stink?
Yeah.
Did you see the stink
I
down
saw
there?
the stink. I saw the
It
stink.
was a bad look for the Rooster, the bloke that came third in.
I did all right there, didn't I, Brian?
Yeah. So they were going at it, and some Derry came in third man in and tried to king him. Like, far out.
Vossi made a great point today on breakfast. He said, look, one thing Australia have when it comes to, great games, you feel safe going to the game. You don't need this pork chopness. You don't need to segregate fans. But just going back to that, right, Brian, I need an explanation in 2025. Every year I do the numbers, and every year 48% of the tries are scored on the left-hand side and 32% on the right. You can't defend the same way. Yes, we know that most kids grow up, they're very good right to left, right? So that's clear threat. So why every year? Like, why is it not parity? Why is? Do you understand what I'm saying?
I do, because most people are right-handed, and it's exactly what you just said.
So if every year the numbers are 48% that side,
why don't they do
X%
something
in the middle,
about it?
and 32? So why is that stat always every year that way? Like, hello.
Training, you would think you
Oh,
would.
mate, kills my world.
Yeah, don't kill the world.
It kills my world, Brian.
I tell you what.
I'm a mathematical person, and I'm like, if every year 48% are on that side, why do you defend the same way? You're NRL coaches, you're full-time. Why the bloody hell does this stat turn up every year? It kills me, Brian.
Yeah, I tell you, can I tell you about someone that would kill me if I was a St George Illawarra fan?
Yeah.
Billy Burns.
Hello.
Billy Burns is
Montgomery,
Frank, whatever you want to call him.
William.
Now, he had 10 runs, but every run was with venom.
Yeah, venom.
I don't think... Now, Britton Nickera is an international, has been a fantastic player. He can't get back into the side. Fitzy can't get rid of Billy this week.
No.
Do you agree? Nickera has to come off the bench.
Agreement.
Billy Burns just offers something like he's gangly and he's hitting those holes. And how does he escape I think he was at Penrith too.
Yeah, Penrith went to the Dragons. I think Eddie Blacker went the other way. Then he signed a minimum contract at the Dragons. And then I think he signed a minimum one at the Sharks.
Well, he's
So I don't know how you could lose someone to a minimum contract.
Playing out of his skin.
Anyway.
Like pressuring blokes on the kick. No, Sharks, I honestly didn't think they had it in them. But
Brian, I need to ask you this, and this relates to you, and it's a light-hearted topic, which you love. When you won the comp in 2002, Dally M points for most celebrated of that performance. That next week, who was the 3-2-1?
Minnie was very good.
Minnie was very good.
Oh, yeah.
Really? Bullet coffee to him.
Yeah, Fitzy was good.
Right. Are you saying you're 3?
Oh, look, I was up there.
Yeah.
I tell you who's sneaky good. Sneaky good was Hodjo.
Really?
Yeah. But I'd have to if you had to hold a gun to this giant head, I would say.
Would you say you? You can
No.
You wouldn't say you.
B. Mullins.
Oh, Brett Mullins.
Shut the gate, he's
Shut
over.
the gate. Bourbon and Coke.
Yep.
Legs folded in some stingy or some
Really?
dingy nightclub at the
Like
Cross.
this. He's just
What,
like this.
on the floor?
No, sitting on a chair.
Like this.
Oh.
This was Mullo's look.
Mullo's just saying cheers
Bourbon
to
and
us.
Coke.
We won the grand final.
Dart in one hand.
Yep. Boom.
Just having a ciggy. That year, go back and have a look at. He played 22 games, or 23 games, what it was. Have a look how good he played.
Yeah.
Because he was on like minimum.
Yeah.
And Stick just went to him. You know what? I tell you what, Stick would love to have a
Oh.
32-year-old Brett Mullins going around.
Oh, wouldn't he what?
Next week.
Reason I say that, we will break.
Warbrick.
I just want early prayers and thoughts to I was going to say the Shire community. I'm going to say the New South Wales community. I'm going to say the Australian community. If the Sharks win the comp
Heavy.
and there is a Toby Rudolph out there post grand final celebration,
Oh, yeah, he wins.
I'm praying for the world, folks.
Oh, yeah, he'll do it on his ear.
Yeah, $1.
There's no one in the league now that I can think of who
Would do it better.
feel like Katoni Staggs might have a bit in him.
Oh, right, okay.
Just I've seen that vision when he took
Okay.
his shirt off and was
Yep.
dancing at a country festival. But Toby Rudolph, I've had a beer with Toby.
Yeah, love to have a beer with Toady.
Didn't have one, or Duncan.
He's your mate.
He is my mate. So, yeah, you're right. If we see a grand final, there's a bit tattoos. He's got a tattoo of the Dolphins on
Oh,
his Jamindo.
please.
Oh,
So that's
put a fin on it.
He'll put a yeah. And then a big orca right in the middle.
Panthers 24, Warriors 8. Well, I've got to say this, folks. Panthers just keep doing Panther things. Think about Coach Webster, Brian. So last year they lost Tohu Harris, one of the greats of the game.
Yep.
They lost a Golden Boot medalist, Sean Johnson.
SJ.
This year,
Aden
on.
Fanua-Blake.
Yeah.
well,
Don't forget about
I'm not going to forget about him.
the
Brooks.
subtraction of Aden.
If you go to the NRL site and go stats,
Yep.
post contact meters, Aden Fanua-Blake leads the whole competition by 300 metres.
Hang on, what about
300.
Nafahu White? Prodigy.
Yeah, he's
Where's he?
Was he at the
bit
Warriors?
lower.
No, I'm just saying, talking about post PCMs.
Mate, Aden Fanua-Blake has 300 metres. People are saying, he's had a quiet year. He's got 300
Yeah.
post-contact metres, not metres, post-contact metres above anyone else.
Yeah, he's a Michael.
He's a mouse. So Coach Webster has lost that.
Yep.
They pushed them to 12-8 and they had them on the precipice.
Yeah, they did.
They had them on the precipice. Forward pass, we all agree, don't we?
yeah. No Barnett, no Metcalf as well.
No Barnett, no Metcalf, no Tohu Harris, no Sean Johnson, no Aden
Yeah,
Fanua-Blake.
that kick. I know Nathan's
Yeah.
very, very good, but
Oh,
there's
mate,
no.
he didn't mean
He didn't.
that.
I know. I was listening to him go, "Oh, this bloke's a genius."
Oh,
I'm sort of-
please, Academy.
if you can do that,
No.
you can do a wheelie for 200 metres.
Yeah.
It was,
With
but,
spokes on.
but you know who? Out of all that,
That's
it was,
the greatest wank
it
of all
was-
time. I love Nathan Cleary, right? But there's no way,
No.
20 metres out, he's trying to put backspin on a kick. No way in the world,
You know who
Brian.
doesn't get a rap for that? And it's very, very easy on a downtown to be offside because you're going, oh, here we go. We're going.
Lucas.
Luke Garner.
Yep.
To be onside.
Yep.
Cause
Chase that hard.
Yeah. I feel they do that a lot in the sense that they're always onside. That must
Yep.
be part of their ethos.
Well, big turning point in the game was these 1%ers. So at the other end of the field, you've got
Legotti.
Edward sliding in, almost going out, flicks it in. Alamotti catches the ball, gets out. You know, these 1%ers. Dallin knocks the ball on at the other end.
Yeah.
Pompey goes for a run, knocks the ball on.
What about Lecker down that
Jackson
right
Ford.
edge?
Lecker showed he was very much right-handed when he threw it
Yeah, I
left-handed. But Jackson Ford, like the offside kills
Yeah.
you. So like, how can you be offside in this day and age? How can you possibly be offside? It is such an easy thing to do, and he's had a great season. But it's those 1%ers
Kicked them to death, Nathan. Kicked them to death.
kicked them to death. Yeah, kicked them to death. 1300 is what have you say. The Brad Schneider try, Brian, bounce over the line. Happy with that?
No, I thought it was a double movement.
By the letter of the rule, he promotes the ball, right?
Correct.
That's I said that in commentary.
I thought it was a double movement.
Yeah.
He ended up being momentum, but
It was momentum.
yeah, but you're not allowed to.
But he promoted it, right?
He's a promoter.
He's a mad
Promoter
promoter.
score.
Yeah, he's Paul Dainty.
Bulldogs at Accor. They take on the Panthers. That is a massive game. SEN have got you covered through all the games throughout the finals. Warriors bow out. Great season again for Coach Webster. They do need a few more pieces. It wasn't to be for them. The 18th, Brian. Can you imagine being a coach and you have been to 18 prelims?
Unbelievable. isn't it?
18.
Unbelievable. It's
A coach would love to coach for 18 years. He's coached 18 prelims.
okay. So out of those 18 prelims, I know this is a question without notice. How many have gone on to what's his success rate of prelim into GF?
I think he's gone 10 in a row, and I can only answer this. I think he's gone 5 from 10 to the GF.
Right, and out of those GFs,
But I'd love to know.
he wins a GF every second year. Is that right?
No.
He's got
But maybe been to a
Sorry.
GF.
been to a yeah,
Been to a GF. What I'd
been
love
to
to
a-
know,
been to a
though,
GF every second year.
what I'd love to know, though, is when he's hosted a prelim, what does that mean? I reckon he would have won most of those.
Yeah, no, it's an unbelievable record. And
Why-
he's
why,
got a
Brian?
chance.
10 GFs.
So from the 18,
Has he been at
So
10
he's 10 of
GFs?
17.
He's been at 10 grand finals.
10 grand finals, 17 prelims. This is the 18th.
and this is his 22nd year in charge, 21st year, 21st. So yeah,
Yeah,
Sugar,
03. Yep.
Sugar, 50%. Every second year he makes a grand final.
That is ridiculous.
That is off its head.
There's 17 teams in the comp, and mostly for him, there's been 16 teams. And he's made the comp half the time. You know the best part about this? And this is why I think he's the best coach of all time. Most of the players that he's had, you hadn't heard of them before they came there. Cameron Munster, who did he play before Melbourne Storm?
He was up at, wasn't he a Black Hawk Down?
Billy Slater, Cooper Cronk, Cameron Smith, Greg Inglis,
Yeah.
Tyron Wishart.
Israel Folau.
Yes, even Nick Meaney played a bit at the Knights, but you didn't really know him. Will Warbrick, you didn't know him until they went to the Melbourne Storm. That is unprecedented. What he's achieved.
Sean Blaw.
Sean Blaw, Eli Katoa's bumping around there at the Warriors. Mate, they just turn into different people in
It has to.
Frank Panisi,
Yep.
Craig Bellamy, and cohort take a bow.
And it's got, I'm convinced it's also being away from the spotlight and being away from your family. So although you're in Melbourne, which is an hour away, 2 hours if you're from Brisbane, you've got no distraction. So you're sort of forced to get along with everyone.
Yeah.
Here, up here you've got family, you've got other things. Well, down there, that's why they gel so quickly is because
Unbelievable.
And after seeing that documentary, what they go through in the off-season, I know every team trains hard, but by all reports, well, you've seen when they interview Sean Blaw, that we had that bit of audio when they asked Sean Blaw about the Bellamy doco, and he goes, I heard it was hard, but my first day of training was like trucks ran over me. then I got up, and then they hit me again from behind.
Wow.
So we know how he works about his philosophy is hard work. What's the saying he says? Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't want to work hard.
Yeah.
Not talent to silver. Talent.
But Brian, like Jack Gibson, of course, wonderful coach. Wayne Bennett, of course, wonderful coach. But I don't think we've ever seen sustained success like we've seen with Craig Bellamy, who nobody knew these players. Like, who has he actually signed that were big names? Who has he actually signed? Xavier. People say Xavier Coates.
Xavier Coates
He'd
played
be
Origin.
one of the bigger ones. Yeah.
But he was a baby.
Oh, no,
like,
that's
Mick Crocker.
Mick Crocker, right? But who else?
Brian Norrie.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. No, that's look at it. We're just watching Reece Walsh just go berserk.
Hey, one of the names you didn't mention who was played one of his best games in his 18th game,
Right.
Jonah Pezzett.
Oh,
Yeah.
please.
One of his best games, if not the.
Please.
You know,
It was
he,
awesome.
he got the raps. Best player on the field for me was Stefano.
Yes.
Especially his
One of the best signings he's probably had.
Yep.
I feel after Origin, he was, and in Origin 3, the critics came out, he wasn't ready for it. I feel he's harnessed that because ever since Origin 3, he's been unstoppable. He set up that try for Tyron Wishart.
Yep.
He bumped about 4 off, just a little offload.
Yep.
I'd like to know his post-contact meters.
Brian, with Stefano, and we said this on this program, and Craig Bellamy was invited into camp by Laurie Daly. And I said to you, Brian, I said, well, you're invited to the camp. A bit of self-interest won't hurt.
Yeah.
We said at the time, has Stefano been lassoed in from the Craig Bellamy side of things? Because that experience may just help Craig come September, October of season 2025. And there is no doubt, as you said, he's gone through the roof since.
Yeah, but sometimes it can go the other way too. Like he's put him in an Origin, and he didn't have the greatest Origin series. He could have just gone, I'm not up to this. But he's gone the other way.
Wow.
Probably a rev up from Craig. But, I mean, Nelson was a huge loss, I thought, but not with this kid playing. And I tell you, the other Mickey too, I know he's not I think he's a Kiwi, Alec McDonald. Have a look.
Mate.
Have a look what he does talking about unheralded players.
Please.
Have a look at how he defends.
Mate, E-I-E-I-O. He is the grouse.
He's the Mickey.
He's the grouse.
Just watch him defend and how he does this sick wrestling move and
Yeah.
gets them on their back every time.
Just on before we break, because Bucket's bullying us.
Sorry.
Peasant.
Yep.
Have you seen enough already to say that he is a bona fide 200-game first-grade player?
I don't know whether I can say that yet, but I can say that he's a bona fide 7, which
Yep.
is what the Bulldogs are lacking up the last 6 weeks. Remember we spoke about it, of
Yep.
the Craig Wing analogy I said?
Yep.
How it took him nearly 20 weeks to get used to it. And the game changed when Sexton came on because guess what? He's played his whole career at 7.
Yeah.
You can't tell me Galvin's a 7. You're still here? We'll see more on the Joel and Fletch socials and catch us live on SEN Radio. Because if you don't, you're an A grade. But if you do, you're the absolute Mickey.